All right, folks, we're going to go through the gifts you get from Chevrolet when you buy a new Corvette with the Stingray, Z06, and E-Ray. Some people might say, oh, I'd rather have the money instead of the gift. And it's like, guys, come on. I mean, if you're struggling that hard for a couple $100 on a, 70 to 150 plus $1,000 car, you probably got other priorities you need to concentrate on. So, I want to appreciate the gift that Chevrolet sends out. They definitely don't need to do it, but it's been cool to see the evolution of the gifts over time and kind of the changes between the years, and we're going to kind of cover that. So I don't have my original box, unfortunately. Not quite sure it went. Maybe lost it during my move. But starting with my first C8 was the 2020. Not a super early event, but again, harder to get. The 2020s during the pandemic and all that fun stuff. But blade silver, cool display, magnetic base, same thing. Got the VIN down here in the bottom. I don't remember again what all came with it, but I do have everything else from everything else. The E-Ray just came in today. People are just starting to receive these, so honored to be among the first. So definitely something that's built better from the Z06 perspective is the booklet that comes with it. Now, the booklet is not really much of a booklet that comes with the E-Ray. It's kind of a cool flyer that they have a treatment on there, like a reflective treatment. High quality for sure, but the C06 booklet is definitely got more into it. So lucky enough to get an early VIN 65, which was actually, I don't know if this is something to brag about, but it was the first 1LZ Z06 built, period. We're not to roll off the production line, but this booklet is cool. It has obviously your color at the very beginning here, which mine was hypersonic. It kind of goes through the the methodology. Really nice booklet of the Z06. Most of this is familiar if you've you paid attention to the Z06 marketing materials and some of the photography. It's a recap of the car you already know, right? But again, beautifully put together marketing document here. Shout out to the guys out there, fellow marketers. Very well made, very high quality. Definitely spent some money on this. Last page, again, hypersonic gray. Personalized to your vehicle. Nice touch. And then this, of course, is your invitation to Ron Fellows. And a thanks from the dealership, which this is consistent with what you get with the E-Ray as well. We'll look at the E-Ray material real quick. This guy's a kind of a basis of comparison. Again, not as glamorous as the book, right? The book is definitely nice. But still nice pamphlet, a truncated version of what you would get in the Z06 pamphlet. Nice reflective. I don't know if the cameras will pick it up, but very high quality print. It's kind of cool. You can kind of see the shadow change there. So here's your comparison of box to box. Very similar in the comparison of the two boxes. You got a kind of a cross cut here on the E-Ray, straight cut on the Z06. They're both magnetic open. Move this one over. So you got cross flags here on the E-Ray. You got your personalized vehicle color on the inside. Probably, gonna buy a lot of these boxes that are customized color. So I understand why they probably went to the cross flags. This is again the same thing I was talking about before over here with the welcome letter and the Ron Fellows invitation. A little dropped in here on this guy. This one's got a foam inside, obviously because, as you'll see, this is glass. But comparison of the models, they're both beautiful, striking models. The E-Ray one is pretty awesome, though. I mean, the E-Ray, you'll see in a second, but we're going to take this guy out. This one has straight cut foam on the back bottom of it. This one's got offset foam, so it sits in there a little bit better. Minor detail, doesn't really mean anything, but let me get this out of the way here. Get rid of the box. All right. Change of configuration on the Z06. Instead of going to the side, kind of better framed like this in the offset versus this one straight. Same magnetic base. The model is obviously larger, as it should be. When you have the Z06 body compared to the Stingray body, it is relatively proportional. Dimensions seem relatively accurate. You got the reflective glass base here. E-ray one, though, is super rad. Super, super cool. Reflective black base here, but what's kind of cool, again, magnetic, but you put your base color here. So my wife's is a cacti, so pretty cool touch. So when you're looking at it through the glass, it gives you kind of like a little bit of a cacti vibe. The detail in here is really cool. Let me zoom in here. This has got the LT2 in the back. You know, kind of what you expect a glass model to look like, kind of where you can see, like, you know, you can print your kids' faces on it, you know. But it's pretty rad to see the LT2 inside there. And then you get the battery pack in the middle. And then obviously the front drive motor. So really concentrating on the aspects of the hybrid approach. Very tastefully done. Very nice comparison here between the three. I can't imagine what the 01's gonna look like, and hopefully we'll find out. But any questions you have around the models, let me know. Not a deal breaker or you know, requirement of owning a vehicle, but it's cool to have these. I'm honored to have three of them. Well, one of my wife's here in the array, but add to the collection, continue the journey. Thanks.